Good morning, students. Today's topic is distribution coefficient or partition coefficient and their importance. In this class, discussing about introduction to distribution coefficient, importance, limitations of distribution law, applications of distribution coefficient, measurement of distribution coefficient, what are the various types of factors affecting on distribution coefficient or partition coefficient. So what is partition coefficient or distribution coefficient? A mixture of immiscible liquids, for example oil and water, when mixed together and set aside, and they separately into two layers after some time. When third substance, either solid or liquid, added to the above two immiscible liquids, the substance can be dissolved in both of the liquids. At the same time, the substance can be transferred from one liquid to another liquid. It will be distributed between two layers in particular concentration. So if C1, C2 are the equilibrium concentrations of the substances in solvent 1 and solvent 2 respectively, so distribution coefficient or partition coefficient can be described by using following equation. C1 is equal to concentration of substance present in first layer, and C2 is equal to concentration of substance present in second layer. So partition coefficient can be designated by symbol of Kd or K. So Kd is equal to C1 by C2. It is the ratio of concentration of solute present in organic phase to the concentration of substance present in aqueous phase. So it is also called as nearest distribution law. So nearest distribution law. The nearest distribution law describes the distribution or partitioning of a solute between two immiscible liquids, known as nearest distribution law, nearest partition law, or simply it is called as distribution law or partition law. For example, if a solute is taken X, it can be distributed between two layers of the or two immiscible liquids of A and B at constant temperature, shaken for some time. The X drug can be dissolved or distributed between both of the liquid at the same time. X can be transferred from one solvent to another solvent. So distribution coefficient can be given by using following equation. Concentration of solute X in A solvent by concentration of solute present in solvent B. So C1 by C2 is equal to Kd. So above equation, Kd is equal to distribution coefficient or partition coefficient or distribution ratio. So solvent A and solvent B containing two phases, when solute is added between two layers, shaken for particular time and maintain constant temperature, the solute must be distributed between two layers. Other definitions: in dilute solutions, concentration is approximately equal to the activity. So distribution law can be for determination of dilute solutions. Kd is equal to activity of solute in organic phase to activity of solute present in aqueous phase. This law is also applicable for solute is present in same molecular state in both solvent. So for this equation, Kd is equal to monomer concentration in solute in organic phase to monomer concentration of solute in aqueous phase. If the solute is undergoes association, dissociation, complexation, one of the phase distribution cannot be applicable. So it can be, the concentration can be expressed in mole fraction. The equation can be again converted into following equation. Kd is equal to, it is the ratio of mole fraction of concentration of solute in organic phase to mole fraction of concentration of solute present in aqueous phase. It is called as rational or thermodynamic partition coefficient. It can be in the equation, concentration is expressed in molar or molar units. So what, for example, observe the following example partition coefficient. When boric acid is taken as a solute, two organic phases are aqueous phase is water and organic phase is amyl alcohol. The temperature maintaining is 25 degrees centigrade. So it can be boric acid is added to the water and amyl alcohol and continuously shaken for some time and set aside. The boric acid is distributed between two layers. After some time, the concentration of boric acid present in two layers can be determined. The concentration of boric acid present in water is equal to 0.0510 moles per liter and in present in amyl alcohol is equal to 0.0155 moles per liter. So distribution coefficient can be calculated in between water to oil and oil to water. Based upon their partition coefficient can be determined. Their values can be also changes. For distribution coefficient between water to oil is equal to C water by C ml alcohol is equal to 0.0510 by 0.0155 is equal to 3.29. For calculation of distribution coefficient between oil to the water, distribution coefficient C ml alcohol by C water is equal to 0.0155 by 0.0510 is equal to 0.30. So distribution law simply explain Kd is equal to C0 by C0 by C water. It means concentration of solute present in organic phase to concentration of solute present in water. Kd means distribution coefficient or partition coefficient or distribution ratio or measurement. Partition coefficient can be measured by using different types of methods: shake flask method, HPLC method, electrochemical method, slow stirring method, estimation method based on individual solubilities. There are different types of methods used for determination of partition coefficient. Applications: these partition coefficient or distribution coefficient play an important role in determination of solubility of a substance and also used for determination of absorption and also used for structural activity relationship can be determined. So solubility of drugs can be determined in water and also determined in other solvent mixtures. This distribution law can be useful. In vivo drug absorption can be predicted by using distribution law. Based upon the oil and water partition coefficient, the drug molecule character can be determined. It may be hydrophilic or lipophilic. If the drug can be highly distributed in water, it may be hydrophilic in nature. If the drug may be distributed in organic phase, the drug may be characterized as lipophilic nature. Thus, based upon the partition coefficient, the drug may be calculated. Structural activity relationship for series of drugs can be determined by using distribution law. Extraction. It is used to determine the efficiency with which one solvent can extract a chemical compound from second solvents. So, for extraction of natural drugs from the solvent, several portions of immiscible solvent can be added. This extraction process is used for separation of process is frequently used in pharmaceutical sciences. Before types of extractions, multiple extractions and simple extractions. Extraction may be carried out in single operation using the entire amount of solvent at single time. It means the solvent can be used in only single time, that is called as simple extraction. Multiple extraction. In this process, extraction can be carried out in a number of successive operations using given amount of solvent in small proportions, that is called as multiple extractions. Example of organic solvents used for a multiple extraction process is ether, carbon tetrachloride and chloroform added to the aqueous media, shaken them into separating funnel. Based upon the distribution coefficient, drug can be distributed in organic solvent. This process is continuously repeated for several times. The organic layer is collected and it can be combined, and organic layer can be removed and the final residue can be obtained. This type of multiple extraction process can be used for extraction of drugs from the blood, tissues and urine. It is also used for extraction of medicinally active compounds from or drugs from plants, animal tissues and other any parts using organic solvents. In this process, active principles can be made free from inert matter. In preparation of antibiotics, these solvents can be extracted by using multiple extraction process. These multiple extraction process also affected by the various types of factors. There are quantity of solute is extraction mainly depending on partition coefficient between two solvents of volume of solvent can be used, number of extractions can be applied. For analysis of complexation, this is also play an important role. In distribution law helps in determine the equilibrium constant of a reaction in which complexes are formed. The distribution behavior of solute between two immiscible liquids changes when second substance can be added to it. This changes occurs due to complexation. For example, a reaction between potassium iodide and iodine gives potassium triiodide. Iodide and potassium iodide is insoluble in nature, so iodine is not soluble in water. By the addition of potassium iodide, these forms water soluble complexes. It can be easily soluble. So the equilibrium stability constant of above complex can be determined by using following equation: K is equal to K plus I3 by iodine free into K plus iodine free. The K value can be determined by using two steps. In set 1, distribution coefficient of iodine in immiscible liquids is conducted without using potassium iodide. In second process, distribution coefficient of iodine is carried out in presence of potassium iodide. The processing of experimental data gives the equilibrium stability constant. Drug distribution coefficient also play an important role in study of drug absorption, distribution and action. Hydrophobic drugs, there are also called as lipophilic drugs. They are having high partition coefficient, so they are easily distributed in between cell membranes. So these cell membranes are made up of lipid bilayers. Lipid philic molecules are easily penetrate through the medium, so hydrophobic drugs are easily pass through the lipid membranes. Hydrophilic drugs are having low partition coefficient. They are found in hydrophilic compartments of blood and serum. Preservative action. Oil and water systems are employed in manufacturing of foods, drugs and cosmetics due to presence of high concentration of water in their preparations. They are easily attacked by microorganisms, so these products can be prevented from growth of microorganisms by adding suitable preservative. The most commonly added preservative is benzoic acid. So the concentration of preservative to be used in emulsions can be calculated by using distribution law. So based upon this law, to give the effective antimicrobial concentration in water phase to destroy the or prevents the growth of microorganisms in emulsions. By selecting the preservative and its concentration, considering their dissociation constant. Benzoic acid, for example, benzoic acid is a weak acid, undergoes dissociation in water. This dissociation mainly depending on pH, so and also affecting on volume of oil and water to be used in particular emulsions. Next one, chromatography. It is a technique used for separation of mixture of components into a individual components based upon their partition. This technique is used for separation of drugs. So this separation mainly depending on distribution of drugs between solvents. So partition chromatography is also depending on distribution of drugs. So this technique is used for separate the drugs. There are various types of factors which influencing on partition coefficient or distribution coefficient of a drugs. Dissociation constant of the drugs, association constant of drugs, and nature of solute and solvents, and also affected by the temperature. The partition coefficient vary with the temperature. These can be determined at room temperature. The effect of temperature is the order of 0.01 log units per degree. It may be either positive or negative. So it is also affected by the choice of solvents and choice of aqueous phase. Thank you. So in this class discussing about what is distribution coefficient, are partition coefficient, importance, and limitations. So limitations. So partition coefficient can be used for applicable for only dilute solutions. The concentration of solute must be low in two solvents. During the determination of partition coefficient, temperature must be maintained constant throughout the experiment. The drug state must be having same in both solvents. These solvents should be same molecular state in both solvents, does not affected by the association dissociation. After achieving the equilibrium, the concentration of solute in both layers can be estimated. The two solvents should be immiscible with each other. So these are the limitations of nearest distribution or partition coefficient. Thank you.